You're looking for good mixed Asian fare. Great place to check out is Wild Ginger Asian Cuisine, located at the corner of 4800 West and 4100 South in West Valley City, Utah. It's a really fun place to go and eat. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, they only do takeout and delivery at the moment, but still you can get some really good food. Today I've opted for it's the walnut. Check my receipt. It is the honey walnut shrimp. And I've got, I believe this is the Las Vegas roll, which is a fried sushi roll. I don't believe there's any raw fish in this one. People think sushi is the same as sashimi. Sashimi is raw fish. Sushi just means a special preparation, wrapped in the seaweed with the rice, and it can be cooked meats and doesn't have to be meat at all. So don't be scared of sushi because you're thinking raw fish. At least half of it probably does contain raw fish, but it's usually like the tuna, which, as long as it's fresh, is great raw. Let's start with some egg drop soup. We also have the, hot and spicy soup and the wonton soup. I think they used to offer the Japanese miso soup, but I don't think that's on the menu anymore. You can get a mixture of Japanese foods, Chinese food, other Asian cuisine. It's a really great place. Now, you're not eating sushi properly unless you are using the traditional ohashi or chopsticks. The trick is not to try to pivot both sticks. The top stick, which is the one you move, you hold exactly like a pencil. The other, just wedged with your thumb over a finger. It's nice and wedged and firm, and it provides the resistance. It took me a while to figure that out. You can always just put a pair of rubber bands around the back end, but if you can master the use of the chopstick, makes the experience all the more authentic. That is really good. Got shrimp, nice cooked shrimp, cream cheese. It's deep fried, which seems to go against the idea of sushi, but that's the best kind, is a deep fried sushi. And you have to have the traditional soy sauce, the ginger, and the wasabi, in this case in a paste. That wasabi is really hot. It'll clear your sinuses out. The ginger is much more mild. I tend to opt for the fried rice, which I think is more Chinese than the Japanese white rice. Of course, the Japanese rice is sticky. People say, how do you eat rice with chopsticks? Well, because it's sticky. So luckily they also gave me a fork so I can dig in traditionally into the rice. That's enough rice for 2 people there. They usually have hearty portions here. The shrimp is really, really great. That is like eating dessert. Such a sweet coating on that. That is just so much food. I am going to wave a white flag of surrender here in a minute. I think I'll save the rest of the shrimp for another meal, and that rice hardly looks like I made a dent in it. I am going to try to finish the sushi. And I made it through the soup, but the sushi doesn't do well warmed up because it's deep fried, and you just have to kind of eat it as it comes. So I'm going to work on that for a little bit. But let's check out our fortune cookie. Okay, what do we got here? You will be invited to a small gathering with lots of spicy conversation. Well, hopefully social distancing and face masks are included for the spicy conversation. But anyway, great place to eat. Wild Ginger in West Valley City. You can get it from DoorDash. You can get it from Grubhub. You can just call in and order it and go pick it up. This is some of the best Chinese, Japanese, Asian food around, I enjoy it, and I always keep going back for more.